Hello everyone and welcome back to Flo's Corner. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how do I wash my hair with Rhassoul clay. There are many benefits when using Rhassoul clay. It's very good for exfoliating your scalp and your hair all together. I really love how Rhassoul clay really cleanses my scalp and does it without stripping all of the oils out of my hair. I found that using bentonite clay on my hair really strips my hair of all of its oils and things like that. And I personally don't like that feeling because I feel like my hair is just very prone to breakage and it is super dry after. So that is why I really love Rhassoul clay as my go-to clay when I need a good washing. I only use Rhassoul clay about every 2 to 3 months. I use it when I know my hair hasn't had her treatment with the clay in a while. Normally I can still cleanse my hair weekly, monthly, and things like that with the way that I do with shampoo or co-washing or using my ACV treatments. So the Rhassoul clay I kind of just do on a every 2 to 3 months basis when I know that it's been a while and I want my hair to just get that big sparkle that I want. Kind of like a protein treatment. You wouldn't do it every single time you wash your hair. So I normally buy my Rhassoul clay from Amazon. I've been using this brand in particular for over 8 plus 9 years now. So here I'm going to be showing you how I like to mix my Rhassoul clay. Once I pour it in a plastic bowl, I like to use apple cider vinegar as my liquid base for this. You can start to see it bubbling. In this bottle, I have a bottle of water and some tea tree oil. I recommend pouring in a little bit at a time because you don't want the mixture to be very watery. I like to use a conditioner to give me some more moisturization and when I'm using the clay. So here I'm just using my mane and tail conditioner. And then I'll follow up with a little bit of my Do Grow hair oil. Now this part is very crucial because you don't want to use any type of metal spoons or metal utensils when mixing the Rhassoul clay because normally metal, when it comes in contact with the clay, it messes up the properties and chemistry of the clay, which will not have it work the way it's supposed to. So be very cautious when preparing your clay mix. So this is the consistency that I like to use. I like it without any of the chunks and very smooth. Now we're just going to part our hair into 4 sections. So now I like to start with the back section of my hair first. I'm going to take my wide tooth comb and just do a little bit of detangling, even though my hair was mostly detangled the night prior. I just want to spritz it with a little bit of water first and then comb through just to get the little tangles left out. I first like to take my hand and just place it into the clay, and then I'm going to do all the perimeter around the hair, so where the parts are first. Then I'm going to break that section into smaller sections and rub the clay onto my scalp until all the section is covered. This method is similar to when you're putting in a relaxer. Repeat for the rest of these sections. So here is what it's supposed to look like. You want the feeling of it feeling weighed down. That's how you know that you have enough clay product inside of your hair. I really love the feeling of the Rhassoul clay. You can really see it penetrating through the scalp and in through the hair strands. I personally like to leave this on at least 20 to 30 minutes. Now here is my hair directly after washing the Rhassoul clay. I didn't use any product. All I did was just rinse it out so you can see the definition and the texture of my hair. It really is very beneficial for our hair and our skin to use this type of clay, even bentonite clay as well. But like I said, to each his own when it comes to the bentonite clay. I personally do not feel that bentonite clay gives me the feeling and texture of my hair that I would like the Rhassoul clay. But any type of clay normally does very well with the antioxidants and the impurities of our hair and things. So it's definitely up to you to try them out so you can get a feel of what works best for you. Just a reminder around the perimeter and the back of the nape of my hair. I told you guys that I have a very loose texture. I know it looks like a lot of people say it may look like heat damage and things like that, but no, my hair is just naturally have looser curls towards the ends, like the perimeters of my hair, so around the nape and around the perimeter around my hair. Yeah, it's just something I can't help. It just is what it is. So here I'm going to be using a deep conditioner by Aunt Jackie, Cocoa Repair, the coconut cream deep conditioner. This works wonders. I love the way it smells. So whenever I do my clay treatment, I don't like to use any shampoo because I use the clay as a method of shampoo. It definitely strips my hair of some of the oils, not all of it obviously, like I said prior, but just enough that my hair feels cleansed and moisturized. So side note, it really did take me some years to actually categorize my hair in a certain texture. I used to think my hair was around 4B or maybe even 4C. I don't know where I got those from. I just kind of saw some of the women with those type of textures and I kind of put my hair in that category. But the more I became natural and the more I started learning about the different textures, I would categorize my whole entire head as 4A, but the loose curl pattern that I have around the perimeter and the nape I would classify maybe around a 3A or 3B. I do normally notice that with the nape and the perimeter of my hair, because my hair is of looser texture, it actually takes longer to dry in those areas versus the rest of my head. I noticed a looser curl pattern when I first did my first big chop, and you guys remember that I big chopped my hair again the second time in 2015, and the same thing, when my hair started to grow back, it would just grow back loose around the perimeter and the napes of my hair. So that's why I always say this is just how it grows in. And that is my full wash routine with my clay treatment. I use this method kind of like when I do my co-washing, when I use the ACV treatment as the shampoo. Once you rinse out all the clay, you really want to add moisture back into your hair. So you want to deep condition, and then I like to go over it with another conditioner, as you've seen with the VO5 conditioner. I just want to thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.